What's going on, guys? It's Jordan with the Brantford Exchange. Today, I just wanted to go over a quick breakdown of a stock that I think has potential to really run within the next 3 to 5 days. I know Cole already uploaded a video, the VWAP indicator video. Sorry for the notification, but he uploaded the VWAP indicator video earlier today. But I really think that this particular stock has potential to run. So I was just gonna share it in the Discord chat, like type up what my plan was, but I thought I'll just post it on YouTube, post it on all the social medias as well as the Discord chat to give you a better understanding of why I think it has potential. So, what I was looking at is ACB. So, it's Aurora Cannabis. It's a cannabis-based company. It's in Canada, and why I think it has potential to run is because, from a technical standpoint, you can see here I broke it down with many support and resistance lines. I'm using my MACD indicator and my RSI. So starting first with the support resistance. So let's get a little closer. You see here had a really big sell-off, tried pushing up, got rejected by this resistance, and then had another big sell-off, breaking all these support levels. And now it looks like it kind of caught a bottom. You see it starting to cup, right? So even going back further, you see this support right here, it goes back a long time. So a long time being like a year, but to a day trade swing trader, that's a long time. And then even back further. So this is looking at the 1 day, 1 year. Before I was looking at it on the 4-hour, 180 day. So this is 180 days right here. But then going back 1 year, you see this support holds true even throughout 1 year. So this is January 16th, all the way back here. You see it consolidate, and then it had a really big spike off it. And then you see right here, this is April, hit it, had a big spike, and then it continues the diller. So, and then when it breaks below that support, it trends down. So this is a really critical point in time for this particular stock. Now, another reason why I wanted to break it down and wanted to look at it is because I follow some other cannabis companies like Cron. So Cronos Group, ticker symbol CRON. As you can see here, it had a really big spike in the last couple of days. It had a $1.8 million investment from the company that owns Marlboro. I'm pretty sure it's a cigarette company. And that made the stock price shoot up. And I thought that it would make other marijuana companies shoot up as well, but it didn't. But there is a lot of other news that is surrounding companies like ACB. So before it has another big spike, because I'm a conservative trader, so I tend to stay away from things that are like heavily manipulated. But as these companies progress and they get more capital, they become more stable. The patterns are easier to understand, like a pattern like this. So in my eyes, like I said, I want to keep it a short video. I'm looking at the MACD indicator, right? This is on the 1 year chart. We could look a little bit closer because I like looking at the 4-year 180 day chart. So you look here, the MACD indicator is signaling a buy signal. It's starting to curl up. It had trouble right here, got rejected, but then it didn't make a lower low. It made a higher low. You see its last low right here, last low right here. Same with on this chart right here. So, pushed up, pulled back, and now it's consolidating around this really critical support that I drew. So it's consolidating a lot. So this is like the make or break. It's starting to cup. It really wants to push up, as you can see. The reason it's getting rejected, it's this resistance line right here around 626. It's getting rejected. It's currently at 611. So pulled back a little bit. I know some traders that were getting in at the end of the day. I'm personally going to wait till tomorrow morning to see how it plays out. This is the 1 minute, 1 day chart. You see it starting to die off a little bit. It's going to trend back down. I think it's going to trend back down a little bit more. Hopefully, it'll bounce off this EMA. So this blue line, this EMA, which we made a video talking about, what we want to see it do is see how it pushed up right here and then bounced off it and continued to trend up. We want to see this pull back, bounce off the EMA, and then where that support also lies. So you have double support right there. And then bounce off it and continue trending up and breaking these support levels. So if you could get in this stock at anywhere from, safely 595, I'm going to say, because if it breaks here, this is 580. So if it would bounce off the EMA or bounce off that support, you don't want to get it right when it does it because it could consolidate and then continue to keep downtrending. You want to get it when it starts showing green candlesticks. So about 596, 595, and then you hold it, and then around 624, you can make another decision where another resistance is. As you can see, this red line right here, the 624, either buy or sell. Add more to your position, or you can sell your whole position. Just to give you guys an idea, though, of how much percentage we're looking at. Get rid of that. Go to my drawing tools. Actually, I'm just going to go, yeah. I don't have my mouse, so I can't just click the middle button. But if I go to the drawing tool, you see, just from this support right here to this next resistance offers an 8% margin. And then that resistance to the next one, that offers another 8. So there's a potential for 16% within, as you see all the way up here, you see that's only a 3 to 4 days, right? 16%, 3 to 4 days. And for a stock like this, 16% is not uncommon, rather. Look at some of these spikes right here. Once again, I'm going to draw another line. So we're going to go to add drawing, and then I'm going to go to your support, resistance. So look at this. Look at these spikes. This is a 188% spike right here. This spike to right here, 64%. So a 16% spike for this particular stock is not uncommon at all. This last spike that it had, once again going back to that drawing tool, this last spike that it had was almost 50%. And that's not even a big spike for this stock, as you see in the past history. You want to look at the history so you have a better understanding. These spikes are huge percentages. It's a new company. It's, as far as being public, it's a new company. All these marijuana stocks are relatively new because as marijuana gets legalized, you're going to see more and more companies start to emerge. So I think this video was a little bit longer than I planned it to be, but if you can get in anywhere between, and I'm not telling you guys when to buy, when to sell, but for me, ideally, all of you guys should do your own research. For me, if I can get in at 595 and sell anywhere at 630, if it starts to get rejected at that 630 resistance, or I could sell it at the next resistance, which is around 675-ish. That's going to offer you around 20%, potential for gain. I'll be happy taking 5%. I'll be happy taking 10%. I'm not greedy, and there's many times where I have been greedy, and then I don't get that percentage that I want. So that's my thoughts on this particular stock. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Join our Discord chat to talk to us directly. That link will be in the description below. Follow us all on our social medias, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.